Hey guys, Akash here. So till now we had seen operators. From them, we had discussed mathematical operators, right? Plus, minus, star, divide, module, and double star, right? Now, in today's lecture, we will see comparison operators. Um, Compare two values and see if the comparison works or not. So, because we have started a series, so I want this replit file to be organized. Today, we'll code in a separate file. So I had made another, file here. As you can see, v3.js. V is a video 3. So it's a third video. So you can find the relevant notes in that particular section. Let's just click on it and see what today's topics are. So these are relational operator. So what will see today is how we can establish relation between two numbers, strings, and something. Basically, we will compare them both. Okay, the first operator today's discussion will be the greater than and greater than equal to. So in mathematics also we had seen signs of greater than and greater than equal to. The similar sign, the similar what do you say symbols we will use in this particular JavaScript also. Let's see. Um, to compare number one with number two, we see a console first. Into the console, let's just compare these two numbers. So number one greater than number two. Here, this is the operator greater than. The upper arrow, the mouth open, will result the bigger value. In mathematics also, we had seen this symbol, right? And it works similarly. The left side should be greater, and the right side should be less than this particular value. In that case, it will result a true. Okay. So now in our example, 6 and 8 are the numbers, right? Num1 is 6 and num2 is 8. So we had compared that num1 is greater than num2. Is this statement correct or not? You can pause the video and think about it. That is num1 is greater than num2. Let's see in console what is the result. To do, console this, to run this particular file, because it's not an index file, we need to use the cell this time, not console. And in cell, we write node and then a file name. The file name is v3.js, right? As you can see, it's a false because num1 is not greater than num2. Am I right? Okay. So what we can do is now that we can make a bigger value than this. Now tell me, is 9 greater than 8? The result should be true in this case, right? As you can see, it's a true now. So it's pretty easy to use a greater than operator. Just put the symbol between two values and it will result as a true or false. Okay. So this is our first console here. So write it as first console. Now see greater than equal to example over here. So what we had right this time is console number one is greater than or equal to number two. What this symbol symbolizes, either number one should be strictly greater than number two, or it can be equal also. In both the cases, we will get a true from this particular operator. Let's see what I'm talking about. Is num1 is greater than num2? We can see yes. But if we keep both are 8, in that case, these are equal, right? In first condition, we are checking is if num1 is strictly greater than num2. In that case, in first console, we will get a false. But in second console, what we are doing is we are checking is num1 is greater or equal to num2. We are checking both the cases. If the num1 is equal to great number 2, in that case also it will return a true. Let's see the result. Yeah. So in first one, there's a false because it's not strictly greater. But in second, we will get a true because both are equal this time. Because of this equal to sign here, we are getting a true. So similarly, in less than or lesser than equal to, what we had right this time is num1 is less than num2. Is the condition right? As we can see, both are 8. In that case, we are checking strictly because there is no equal to sign over here. Is num1 is strictly less than number 2? The answer should be false. As you can see, because both are equal, so it becomes false. To make it true, we need to keep num1's value smaller than number 2. In that case, we'll get a true from this particular console. Yeah. So there's comparison between two values, num1 and num2, and the result will be true or false depending on the condition. So here the condition states true because num1 is strictly less than number 2. Similarly, we can also see that console.log num1 is lesser than or equal to num2, and it's our fourth console. So in this condition, you can see we are comparing number 1 with number 2, 4 and 8. Is 4 and 8 less than is 4 is less than 8? So it is true. So it will result a true, right? But what if we make both of them 8? In that case, it will result a false because it is checking for the it will check for the strictly less than value, and 8 is not strictly less than 8 because both are equal, right? But in this particular console, we will get a true because we are checking for less than or equal to both cases. 8 is not less than 8, but 8 is equal to 8. In that case, it will give a true. Also, this second condition over here, it will also result a true. Why? Because here also we are checking for the equal to. 8 is equal to 8. So in this particular console also, we will get a true. Let's see. In second true, in fourth also true. I hope you got the idea how greater than and equal to works and less than equal to works. Similarly, what if we want to check this equal to only? There's no greater than, no equal to. In that case, we need to put a double equal to operator in between the variables. Why double equal to? Let's say, um, in an example, we check num1 equal to num2. In mathematics, we do like things like this only, right? But here what will happen is equal to this symbol particularly is an assignment operator. It it is an operator itself. We had used this particular operator over here also, as you can see, to assign values, right? So if we write num1 equal to num2, in that case, it is not equal to symbol. It is representing it as assignment operator, where num1 will get the value of num2, and num1's value now become nums2. That is 8. In that case, let's say it is 5 here. Num1 is 5 before we starting this. And now over here, when the code run reaches this point, what it will do is it will assign num2's value to num1. Now num1 will become 8 only. Let's console num1 here and see if it is working or not. Num1, and let's give it a 6 for now. So in sixth console, num1's value should be 8 this time because we put num2's value to here and assign it. Let's see. Oh, in shell only. Okay. So in 6 it is 8. And you can see in 5 it become true because num1 now equals to num2. You both are 8. Right? To check the comparison, we need to put double equal to. So double equal to will be another operator which checks the equality between two what you say variables, right? Similarly, if we want not equal to, then to put a not equal to, what we'll do is we'll use not sign over here. So this particular symbol denotes as not. Now, how will you read this? Num1 is not equal to num2. Is this true? For this particular num1 and num2, it's true. Let's see. In fifth console, there should be a false. Num1 is not equal to num2. Both are not equal to, right? So it should be false. In sixth condition, it should be a true because num1 is not equal to num2. Let's see. Um, in sixth, it's a true, and fifth, it's a false. So that's how we check for not equal to. Now, can we check two strings are equal or not? Yes, of course. To check for two strings, we need to do the same thing like str equals to str2. From the, you know, values, you can see both these two are not equal to, because in str there's a number called 6 in a string, right? And str has another thing which has a name. Is those two are equal? Not. So what should be the result? The result should be false. So first just clear it out. Now run it. As you can see, it's a false because these two are not equal to. Let's make them. Okay. Now tell me if it is equal to now. Although this seems equal values, but these are not equal because here a capital A and here is a small a. So these two are separate strings and not equal to. To make them completely equal to, we need to make it capital also. In that case, now it should become a true here, and the result is true now. Okay. So from this double equal to, we can also check strings. Now, can we check strings and number? Let's see. So we are checking str is equal to num1, and let's say it's an 8. In that case, now in str there is a string and in num1 there is a number. So I think this it should be false, right? Yeah, it is a false. But what if I write like this? In str there is a 5 and in a string, right? Note it, it's a string. And in a num1 there is a number 5. So if is these two are equal now. So let's see in console first. Clear it. Yeah, these two are true. Because with double equal to, we are not checking either their data types are similar. We are just checking the values that is 5 equal to 5. We are not considering this 5 is a string. We are just making this 5 also a string and checking them both. Okay. To strictly check, we need to put triple equal to. In this case, what will become? str1 is strictly equal to num1, and the result will be false because their data type is not similar this time. str1 has a 5 that is number, um, and num1 has a 5 that is number, but str has an 5 that is string. So string and number are not equal. In that case, it is false. So mind it, we use triple equal to strictly mind my spelling stri. Okay. So to check strictly equal to, what we do is we use triple equal to. Here type matters, right? Okay. So for inequality, what we'll do? We'll put a note in between. So I had given an example before also, and you can see over here also. Let's remove it from here. But removing it need to be changed everywhere. So yeah, be like it. So these are the operators for the relation. To check relation, we can use these greater than equal to sign and symbols, and also this less than equal to, and here double equal to, and also the triple equal to. There's a difference between double equal to and triple equal to. Triple equal to check strictly with the type considering in mind, and double equal to check without considering type in mind. Just the little difference over here. Yeah. Okay. For this video, uh, that's it. In next video, we'll see another type of operators like conditional operator. Till now, bye bye.